Hi everyone, I'm Amy. Today's workout is going to be a full body bar, and all you will need is yourself, a set of dumbbells, and something to use as a guide. We are going to start with a warm-up. Big circles forward. Please subscribe if you love this video, enjoy this video. Click on the little bell for notifications. I post very frequently. Switch direction. We're going to start actually on the mat after we warm up, over and under. Engaging in your core. So if you have shown up today, and this is your first time doing one of my bar workouts, I will tell you that everything is done very, very slow, even though I'm talking really, really fast, but it's done really, really slow with a lot of control and little teeny tiny isometric movements. Stretching our sides, going on our tippy toes to get a little bit deeper in our stretch. And if you don't have dumbbells, guess what? It's okay. You can use your body weight by putting tightness into your muscles by flexing, or you can use water bottles. Water bottles are good. Cans of soup are a little tough because they're thick, but water bottles are a little thinner than cans of soup. So I always say water bottles work also. Okay, arms out. We're going to do a little bit of warming up our legs with some squats. Also, any questions, comment below, or any comments, please let me know. Any requests for future workouts, let me know. We're going to open up our hips. This workout will be a lot of hip flexor work. I'm also a personal trainer, and I have a lot of clients that are 70 and older. And I do a lot of bar work with them when I am training them. Really, really, really good for your hips for many reasons. Flexibility, strength, range of motion, all of it. Okay, we are going down on the mat into tabletop, which is hands are going to be in alignment with your shoulders. Top of the right foot is pushing down into the mat. Core is engaged. We're going to start with our left leg being bent generously like a capital L. You're in point. We are going to go up, hold with our hip points facing our mat. So my left hip is closed. It's not open. We're going to go up for 30. 1 inch up, pausing, and 1 inch down. Remember, slow. Ten. 20. 'Drop your left knee. We're going to hover over the mat with our knees in tabletop for 20 seconds. Engaging in the core. 10 more seconds. Dropping down. Top of the left foot is pushing down into the mat. Right hip point is squared to the mat. Up, hold for 30. Tightening the right leg. There's halfway, 15 more. Five more. Drop your right knee. We're going to hover again, now for 30 seconds. My knees are about 6 inches apart from each other. There's 10. Five seconds. Dropping both knees, top of the left or right foot pushing down into the mat. Now we're going to open up our left hip and our left knee is bent generously. We are going to flex our left foot and we're going to go up, hold here for 30. There's one. So you're working the outer side of your left hip. There is 10. And also do your best to not spill over to the right side of your mat. There is 30. We're going to close our left hip. We're going to straighten our left leg. Now we're going to be in point up for 30. So this is going to really get you in your left glute and left hamstring. You're not just lifting, we're not just lifting our leg, we are tightening our left leg on the up and on the down, keeping it tight and flexed. Remember, little movements. There is 20. Bring down your left leg. Should start really getting fired up. We're going to open up our right hip. Remember, right foot is flexed, opening up our right hip for 30 lifts. Really bend that right knee like a cap. It's going to be like a capital L. There's 10, little and slow. There's 30. Now we're going to close our right hip. Straighten that right leg out. Now we're in point. Up, hold for 30. Tight right leg. There's halfway. 15 more. Five more. Slowly bring the right leg down. I'm going to angle this way so I can show you at home. Let's get off our wrists for a second. This next move is going to really work your hip flexor, and it's a very challenging move. So the biggest thing I can say about this exercise is really engage in your core and do your best to not spill over. Because our leg we're going to start with left hip open, and it automatically the body wants to spill over to the right. So that's going to be the most challenging part, and keeping the leg up because it's going to feel like it's wanting to just literally fall off your body. It's very challenging, but it's very effective as far as strengthening the hips, hip flexor, and sculpting also your outer left hip. Okay, so Left leg is still a capital L, but we were way back here just a second ago. So now it's here. So if you're able to have your inner thigh, left thigh, parallel to the mat, that is the object. If you can't, it's okay. Drop it down. But we're going to still be doing isometrics, okay? Right here, if you're able to. If not, just drop it down. We're going to do uphold with pointed foot for 30. 1. Really focus on not spilling over. Little movements, slow movements. There's 10. This is very challenging, but remember, we can do hard workouts. 5 more, stay with it. Slowly bring the left leg down. Opening up the right hip now. And also shoulders in alignment with your wrist, top of the left foot pushing down into the mat. You will notice right away what side of your body is tighter, especially on this move. Uphold for 30. 10. 20. 30. Slowly bring your right leg down. 10-second stretch. If you're able to get your forehead to the mat, please do so. It'll be a great stretch in our back and our shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you're gonna lay on your right side, and instead of straight, your body is going to be in an L, okay? From here, you can either hand behind your head, which I think I'm gonna choose to do. If not, you can lay on your right arm. Left fingers, I'm pushing them down into my mat, firing up, tightening up the right leg and the left. The left leg is going to be doing the lifting. I'm 6 inches from my feet. Uphold for 20. 1. Tight left leg. Engaging in the core. There's 10. 20. Now you're going to go to point for 20. Control the leg, meaning don't let it drop. 10. 20. Go to flexed. Bend very generously, as deep as you can, and you're going to go out tight, not dropping your left leg. You're still going to be 6 inches apart from your right foot. We're going to do 10 of these. This is 3. 'Pausing on the bend, pausing on the straight. Tightening up the midsection, actually keeping it tight. Two more. You should feel it all into your left glute, left hip, and slowly bring the leg down. We are going to do a really great stretch for our outer hip that really fired my left hip up. So left leg long, take your right elbow and put some resistance into the side of your left knee. 10-second hold, and you're going to pull your left hip crease back. Wow. It's a great stretch. Okay, other side, L-shaped body. Like I said, you can lay on your arm or have your hand behind your head like I do. Flexed foot, uphold for 20. Tight right leg. Core is engaged. 10. 20, go to point. 10. 20, flex that foot, deep bend, pause, out, hold for 10. Tight leg right here, right leg, really tighten it on the out. 5 more. 1 more. You're gonna lay on, we're gonna actually stretch our right hip now, the same thing, crossing over, pulling the right hip crease back. Ooh, 10-second hold, easing into it. Before we stand up, we're gonna do one ab move. You're gonna have your feet together, opening up your legs, pushing the spine into your mat, both of your shoulder blades off of the mat. We're gonna do 100 isometric crunches pretty quickly. I will shout out every 10. So you're gonna start with shoulder blades off the mat and stay with shoulder blades off the mat. Your elbows are gonna be angled, so they're not so close to your ears or they're not open. They're somewhere in between. All right, pushing the spine into the mat, engaging in the core. Here we go. 1. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. Nice work. Quads to your chest, side to side. So what you'll need now is a set of dumbbells, or like I said, just use your body weight or bottles of water. Slowly come up. And I'm working with 3-pound dumbbells. It's what I usually work with when I'm doing bar. Toes are gonna be angled out. We're gonna get into tuck. Tuck is heavy tailbone. So your hip points are gonna pop out oh so slightly and you're gonna drop your tailbone heavy. We're gonna do an uphold with our lower body, so it's going to look like this, 1 inch up, 1 inch down as we do shoulder presses. So we're gonna do 30 of these. Shoulder blades, squeezing them together, uphold for 30. 1. Pushing both of your feet evenly into your mat. 10. 20. 'Releve right. You're going to have thumbs up. And you're going to come back to center. Tight arms for 12. This is 1. Staying in your tuck. Your lower body is just staying still. But your right foot's in releve. 2 more, neutral neck. Switch feet, left foot releve, 12 more. Releve double. If you choose to uphold, we're doing a little uphold with our lower body for 20, so it's 1. 10. And 20. Bring both heels down, shake it out. Nice work. Okay, triceps. Right arm is actually going to stay up, just like this. Tight, tight right arm. The left arm is going to be tight. Left thumb is down. You're going to zip up your legs. From here, you're going to uphold just your left arm for 30. Neutral neck, pushing your weight back in your bum and your heels. 1. Tight. We're not bending our left elbow at all for 30. Keeping your left arm very close to your side. There's 15. 20. 30, bend left arm, tighten right, 30 lifts. 10. 20. Breathe, focus, tighten. Both arms out long, palms are up to your ceiling, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Neutral neck, up for 30. Tight arms, 1. 10. 20. 30. Slowly bring the arms down. Really gets the triceps. Okay, toes and knees are facing you. Get in your tuck. Bend in both knees. We're going to focus on biceps. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. 2-second hold. And then coming down slow. We're going to start here for 10. Two-second hold on the lift. Remember, tight arms the entire time we do this exercise. Because we're not just lifting I'm not just lifting my 3-pound dumbbells. I'm lifting them with a flex in both arms. Last one here, 1, 2. We're going to uphold lift, isometric for 30. 1. Biceps, front of the shoulder. 10. 20. 30. Wow. Really felt it on the front of the shoulder and the side of the shoulder on that move too. One more move with our weights. We're going to be working actually the front of the shoulder on this. Palms are going to be down. Right arm is actually going to stay up as the left one isolates for 40. So it's like here, this arm is going to be doing the lifting for 40. 1. Tight arms. 10, 20, 30, 40, left arm stays up, 40 more with right. Burn. If you're not shaking, you're not shaping. Also sculpt, just think, sculpting, toning. 10, 20, 30, 40. Arms down, put your weights aside, shake out your arms. Okay, now is time to grab whatever you need or go wherever you need to use as your guide. I'm going to use my famous green stool. Feet are going to be in releve, very wide as your mat. We're going to actually still do isometrics, but we're going to do them a little bit quicker. So we're going to start with 20 reps. We're going to drop down 20 more. We're going to do a drop down of about an inch or two, and we're going to do 100 upholds in releve to focus on our inner thigh and our glutes. So when I'm going to actually say like 10, then 20, and then I'll say drop, and so you can do a 1 or 2 inch drop. So on the last round of 20, we'll be lower, much lower than we are at the top, okay? All right, getting in our tucks, straight back. Please don't do this. Core is engaged. Here we go. And 1. 20, drop. 10. 40, drop. 50. 60, drop. 70. 80, drop, last 20. 90. 100. Nice work. Oh, stretch. 10 seconds. Try to get your left heel to your left bum. Beautiful work. I really felt my legs firing up at about 60. I mean, I felt it before the 60, but to the point where it was really uncomfortable. So the biggest thing I can tell you guys about barre is push through the uncomfortable feeling, unless obviously it's like you're injuring yourself. But that's where the results happen, is pushing through. And it's also very good for our mental state. It's like I can do hard things and I can accomplish hard things. Okay, so facing your, whatever you're working with, we're actually going to focus on quads. So I want your hip points to be parallel to your, whatever you're working with. You can choose releve. I'm going to be in releve. If not, you can also do this on flat feet. So anytime I say releve, you can always go to flat feet. Okay, just getting in that tuck. We're going to fire up the quads. Uphold for 40. 1. 10. 20. 30. 10 more. 40. You're going to stay low. You're going to go in with your knees an inch for 30. 1. 10. 20. 30. You should have really felt that stretch. At 22, I had a big breakout of a sweat in between my chest and my lower back. I just felt the sweat dripping. Very intense. Push through. Stay with it. Okay, now we're going to go back into releve, if you chose releve. From here, we're going to still do more quad work, but you're also going to get this in your glutes. So you're going to go as deep as you feel comfortable, staying in your tuck. From here, you're going to push your bum out, but look at my knees. My knees are not shifting. So now I'm out of my tuck, and then I'm going into my tuck. We're going to do 12 of these really slow. So this is 1. Tough move. Halfway. Two more. Come out of releve. Let's do a stretch. Really, really fired up the quads. Okay, so let's do some stretches together. I have a lot of requests for stretches. Let's start with going out with our right foot and doing a side lunge, putting the weight into the right glute. If you're able to, get your fingertips to the mat and drop your head or even maybe your palms. Okay, let's stay here for like 20 seconds. Chin to chest, really relaxing your neck. Go to the other side, pushing the weight into your left heel. Going into center. If you cannot get even your fingertips to the mat, it's okay, but just drop. And if you can walk your hands back so they are in alignment with your instep of both of your feet. It's a really great upper back stretch, hamstring, shoulder blades. Okay, we're going to drop onto the mat. Into tabletop. This is a great stretch for your shoulders. So right arm out. You're going to bring your arm underneath your left arm. For any of you guys who do yoga, this is totally something that I do in yoga a lot. Your left fingertips, you can have them on fingertip or you can have your left palm pushed into the mat. And if you want to make it more challenging, you can bring out your left leg and really get an amazing stretch. It's just that much deeper, a little bit more advanced. breathing into it. Slowly come up. You can spend more time there if you want to. Left arm now is going to go underneath your right. Walking out the right hand. You can be on fingertips. Bring out your right leg if you want to. It's a great all-around stretch. Slowly come out of it. Let's give our neck a little loving, so get an Indian style. Hands on both of your knees. Right shoulder lifted up. Drop your right ear over. Easing into the stretch. Really straight back. Do your best to not round your back. Dropping my right shoulder down, chin to chest. Great stretch in the back of the neck. Slowly coming up. Now, left shoulder up, dropping left ear to left shoulder. Really great stretch. The right side of my neck. Just envision your head getting heavier. But the key is easing in and focusing on your breath. So here we are. I'm proud of all of you for showing up. Any questions, like I said, comment below. And remember, the light starts within. If you're shining within yourself, number one, you will make a difference within yourself, which will make a difference within the world. And I will see you very soon. Have a wonderful self-care day. Bye-bye.